happy. Don't know what day of the week it is. I am just on my way to the landfill, transfer station, dump, whatever it is that you want to call it, to go and drop off yet another load of recycling boxes and also a bunch of reno materials from the house. So going to do that, going to go and pick up some paint. I know, right? It's exciting. But I need to get my office painted so that I can have some organization back into life. So we'll bring you along for the journey of that. I'm going to show you the colors I'm picking out for that in the bathroom, because I need to paint the extra powder room bathroom because it's also our laundry room. I don't see any point in putting appliances in there and connecting the sink until we get that space painted. It will make life a lot more difficult if we do it the other way. So going to do that, and yeah, we'll show you our progress as we make it. Stay tuned. I'll show you guys this because I'm just like slightly in love with how BC recycles things, like plastic containers. I'm pretty sure there's bottle return because there's not much of this stuff here. Paper, cardboard, electronics, bottles, glass jars, colored foam, white foam. Like, yes, it is Operation Let's Get the Office Clean and set up. So I'm gonna start by washing the walls in here, cleaning the window. We're gonna take down these shelves, and I do have a new light fixture to go in there because this one has been smashed. So I'm gonna get this all clean, and then we're going to patch these couple little spots, and we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can get some paint on the walls before the day is through. The lighting is probably not amazing in here, but like, I just wanted to show. So I washed there, left this strip so you can see, and then washed on this side. Like, you can see from back here just how grungy the walls are. So we're all washed up. We just have to do the window yet. The floors have been washed the walls twice. So I'm just gonna work on the door now and the trim. I am a very crunchy kind of granola person when it comes to using chemicals. I don't like it, but I did find this really good antibacterial disinfectant from No Frills that has been working wonders to melt away the grime on areas of this house. So normally speaking, I just use hot, very hot, boiling soapy water with the Ecomax dish soap and vinegar, and I have a Norwex mop. You're not supposed to use chemicals with these anyways, so soap is kind of risque, but that's what I use, or just a flat mop or my spin mop for cleaning. So I'll show you guys the disinfectant that will melt this off, and literally it works so fast and so well. So this is the No Name disinfectant. It does have bleach in it, so sodium hypochlorite, but you can literally watch it melt the grime. These doors I don't think were ever actually painted. They seem to just have the original primer on them. So I'm just gonna give that bad boy a little spray down. Same with the door frame, since these people apparently never washed their hands that lived here before. Gross. Like, this was a child's room. This is concerning to me. I sincerely hope that they have a healthier environment now, because this is disgusting. Okay, so I'm just gonna give that a second to kind of penetrate, and then just hot soapy water again. And I really like microfiber cloths. I just think that they worked really, really well for scrubbing things. So give that a wipe down, and we'll see if we can make this thing look better. This giving season, I guess. I don't know why, but this house just keeps on sending money to us. Ooh, a quarter this time. Cool. I should start just like a little stash of money just specifically from this house. But so quarter and a dime yesterday. I'll take it. We're up 35 cents. Okay, so we have all the little nooks and nicks in the wall patched up. And I'm gonna remove the plate covers here. Get all that cleaned up. Rudy Tooties. Hello, Minnow. And the door cleaned up pretty nicely. It's obviously going to need a coat of paint, but it looks a heck of a lot better than what I did. So, plate covers to come off. All of this needs to dry. It's actually drying really quickly. Ugh. So I figure I need to go back into town because I forgot to get a hose when I was there. So I'm gonna go pick up a hose, and hopefully by the time I get back, this will be dry enough to sand, because there's no like deep amounts for covering holes. They're pretty shallow, so it's mainly just like surface. I'll need a little bit of sanding, so stay tuned. So quick review on this Arctic Flex hose. It is made by King Canada Incorporated from Quebec, Dorval, Quebec. So have it running right now. It unwound so nicely, no kinks. Honestly, hoses have started to get so expensive that I think it's honestly worth it to spend a little bit of money and get a good hose. So 100 feet was $89, I think, or 87, something like that. Way more than what I would ever spend. Way more money than what we would normally spend on a hose. But honestly, I've torn through so many hoses in the last couple of years. I was talking to the girl at the hardware store, and she said she has one of these. She's like, it doesn't snag, it doesn't kink. She's driven over it with a vehicle, and it didn't flatten. It like maintained shape and everything. So I was like, you know what? I probably buy a new hose at least once a season, probably twice a year. So I decided I'm gonna get these, and it works really well. I had no kinks. Unraveling it and re-raveling it, there was no kinks in the hose whatsoever. So the horses are watered, and that's all good to go. So really liking this hose. If we have issues in the future, I'll be sure to let you know, but for now, all is good. So I'm currently soaking these curtains in the bathtub. It's disgusting, but they're really nice curtains, and they look like they're very expensive, high quality curtains, and I would like to reuse them in our bedroom. So ew, but they will be worth it in the long run. So vinegar and laundry detergent, and they're just purging their nasty. All right, guys, so we're going to get going in the second bathroom / laundry room with some paint, so that tomorrow, hopefully, I can go and pick up a washing machine and dryer, because the laundry situation around here is getting real, and I'm not opposed to going to a laundromat. It's just that the closest one is 45 minutes away, so I'm not really apt to do that unless I have other business to do there at the same time, because you guys know me, and time is money, baby. So picked up this Beauty Tone. I'm really a fan of Beauty Tone paint. Okay, so story time. When we were in Pickle, yes, I got Beauty Tone paint for a bathroom that we had, and also the kitchen, and he really loved it. I don't know, the finishes that they have are really nice. They clean up really nicely. The paint covers really well. And I just find that it was really durable, and we also used it at the office that I worked at. So when we renovated our office, we also used it there, and it was really nice. So the color that we chose is called Moody Blue. It's a Sherwin-Williams paint, but Home Hardware was able to match it. So when it goes on, I hope you guys like it. Spence and I have a plethora of nautical, I shouldn't even really say nautical. Nautical is very more like East Coast. Like we have a lot of West Coast kind of vibe stuff that we've collected throughout the years in our travels, and we'd like to have a space where we can display our very moody blues, ocean stuff that we have. We've got some beautiful pictures with some killer whales and some like beach scenes, watercolor beach scenes from Tofino area. So we're thinking that this laundry room space is going to be a really nice area to do that. So gonna get cracking on this, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right, you guys. I'm done cutting. The walls are done. So it's time to actually get some paint going down. I'm trying so hard to not be sloppy, but you know what? Sometimes it just happens. I really think that the next invention for paint cans should be like one-way valve drain in the lip of them. There's probably some better way to do this, but like, let's be real. I have not picked up a paintbrush in, I don't know, probably close to 6 years. So bear with your girl in her cracks, and we'll get to rolling. Show you guys here. We've got all our cutting done all the way around the room and ready to rock and roll. Not really story time, but just like, I don't know. I always have like funny kind of like sayings and stuff like that. And often when I have them, it's because it's related to like a memory that's happened at some point in time. So I was thinking while I was painting in here, maybe it's the fumes talking. But when I was little, there was this pizza place that was close to the town that I grew up at, and we used to get pizza there. And it was a like family that owned it, they had immigrated to Canada from Romania, and the guy, he had like a very thick like Romanian accent, but like he was younger at the time. He was probably like 19, 20. Anyway, so I remember going one time to pick up pizza with my dad, and honestly, like, it was just kind of funny. So my dad asked him, like, you know, what does your family do or whatever, since this guy was like working at the pizza place. And like, I'm pretty sure, yes, so they owned the pizza part of it, but the rest of the building was owned by somebody else. Anyway, so in his very thick Romanian accent, he says, my papsa, he paints the walls. And so I'm here painting away, and I'm like, my popsy paints the walls. Well, my popsy does not paint the walls, but I paint the walls. So I thought you guys would enjoy a little bit of painting humor. We're coming along in here. It's getting better. It's getting very moody blue in here. So I've got a little bit more to finish rolling on this wall, and this wall, and that, and that. And then I think I will leave this dry for a little bit. We'll see how it's looking in an hour or so, and if it can handle getting a second coat before bed. And while that's happening, I'm going to go sand all the patch jobs in my office so that hopefully tomorrow I can paint there. So we've got coat 1 done. It's looking pretty spiffy in here. I really am liking this color. The lighting in here is old school fluorescent, so obviously not the best, but it looks really good and it smells a whole heck of a lot better in there than what it did before. I washed the walls 2 times and there was still an odor hanging on in here. So really glad that that is sorted out. I just have to cut around the dryer plug, one spot that I forgot to do. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and then this is gonna sit and hopefully tack up, and then we'll see what it looks like. Give it another coat, and we should be rocking and rolling. While the other room is drying, I'm in the spare bedroom, which is going to be, my office, and going to go ahead and start getting all these little patches sanded down nice and smooth so I can wash the walls one more time, remove all the face plates, and get to painting in here.